Does anybody have calves as skinny as mine that managed to grow up bigger? In today's video, we're going to be going through a Reddit post explaining exactly what I would do to grow bigger calves, even with calves that are this small. 25 male, 5'8", 60 kilograms. I'm quite possibly one of the skinniest calves that ever existed, LOL. I'm currently on a calorie surplus and doing a push-pull program. Even after many months of training and gaining weight, 53 kilos to 60 kilos, my calf size still remain the same. There are also no calf machines in the nearby gym I go to. Are there any exercises that I can do at home to increase my calf size? Currently, I'm doing the basic calf raises while standing on a staircase. So let me first start off here with, there are just some people that have the world's worst calf genetics, and no matter how much you try, you will not have big, beefy calves. However, don't fret. There is still possibility and hope for you guys that are looking to add some mass and size to those calves. So let me go through and explain exactly what I would do. So the first and most important part that he did mention was a calorie surplus. How much the calorie surplus is, I'm not sure, but if his calves are this small, it's likely that he needs a very large calorie surplus. I would recommend at least a 500 calorie daily surplus, in addition to, as I always say, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Let me get into the exercises now and exactly what I would do, because he doesn't have access to a gym. I didn't either. I've got my calves pretty big. Like 95% of this result is from actually at-home workouts and a fair degree of calf genetics, if we're going to be totally transparent. Now, it comprises 3 basic movements that, yes, you can do at home. All are going to be calf raises, single leg with a dumbbell in hand. So basically, it requires 3 different movements, and it's just going to be basically where you're positioning your heels so that you can target a specific area of the calves. So the first position that you're going to get into here, let's say this is your toe and this is your heel. This is a neutral or straight position. If you move your heel inwards right here and you start doing calf raises, hopefully my editor throws up the exact example from the video I'm trying to explain, this will help you to hit more of that inner head. Now, the second position, you bring your heel down to neutral, so your foot is totally straight. You can do the calf raises. This is going to hit both of the heads. The third position is when you bring that heel outwards, and now you're going to do those calf raises, and this is going to hit more of that outer head every time you're doing each repetition. You can do this on a step of stairs. You can drill 2 pieces of 2x4 together, and the reason for this is so that you can get a bit of a stretch down there at the bottom of the range of motion. Now, the main thing here is when you're coming down, you're not coming down as quickly as you possibly can, because that is going to cause what is known as a stretch reflex, which is basically momentum, and the joints and the muscles, sort of like an elastic, will pop you right back up after the end of the repetition to make the repetition a lot easier. So when you're doing each and every single one of these repetitions, it's important that you do it with a slow and controlled manner so that your Achilles tendon does not take over and take all of the load on each one of these exercises, and instead you place it specifically on the calves. Trust me, if you go to the video that's going to be in the description again, all the comments on there are just about how damn painful it was. People can't walk, but most importantly, the amount of results people were able to get. This was the best calf routine I've ever done. I've tried calf raises with a few hundred pounds on my back. You get the marks in your shoulders or in your traps. It's uncomfortable, and I feel like it's not as effective as if you compare mad repetitions with a single leg, where there's a lot of micro oscillations of firing of the muscles, compared to if you have both feet completely stationary doing the exact same movements. That's why I also think it's a little bit more effective to train the calves single-leggedly. Now, when I was doing this specific routine to get me my calf results, it was 2 times per week with 48 hours, as I always say, 48 hours of rest in between each one of those workouts so the calves can repair, recover, and grow. The most important part about building muscle, it's not actually just the breaking down of the muscle tissue, it's the recovery phase that is directly after. And you'll notice, if you have not tried this routine, as the comments say, this thing is goddamn gruesome. It may take you 4 or 5 days to recover if you've never tried anything like this. It seems counterintuitive. It's just body weights, 1 leg at a time. Trust me, it is nuts. If you want to see that exact video and check out what everybody's saying about it, because I'm not making this stuff up, there's going to be a card popping up here somewhere. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like, and I'll see you in the next one.